How's it going, Jack Attackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing something similar that I have been doing with the Arrow Season 8 and the Flash Season 6. And basically, if you guys are new to this, I basically just write down a rough script for the episode. And this is basically like a fan fiction, I guess. And I really wanted to do a Moon Knight script for a television series, like for a pilot. And yeah, so I finally finished one, and it's not like a exact script I would want for the episode, but it is a rough outline, I guess. And yeah, I guess let's just get into this. So we have the Moon Knight television series, One Times a One. Bad Moon Rising is the title of the episode, and ideally, if this was a real TV show, I would love for it to be direct, this episode at least, because he wouldn't do it for the entire show. But Christopher Nolan, man, as the director for this episode, that'd be crazy, but you know. And then Keanu Reeves would play Mark Spector, Moon Knight. So yeah, let's get on into this, because I talked on for way too long. So it starts off with a car chase sequence in Sudan, Northern Africa. Mark Spector is driving after a person he's been instructed to bring to his boss. Mark takes out a machine gun and starts firing at the back of the car he's chasing after. He then hits out one of the tires, and the car flips over and slides down a sand dune. Mark gets out of his vehicle and walks over to the flipped car. He looks inside and sees no one in it. Suddenly, he gets the back of his head smashed with the butt of a gun. Mark falls to the floor and turns around. Man number one. Who do you work for? Mark. You know, to be honest, I have no fucking clue what his name is, but I guess that's just part of being a mercenary. The man points the gun at Mark's head. Man, do not make me ask again. Mark. Listen, dipshit, I have no idea, so how about you just let me bring you to my boss, alright? Man. Okay, I've had enough of you. I'm gonna count to 3, and if you haven't told me who your boss is by the time I get to 1, then I'm blowing your fucking brains out, you understand? The man starts counting down. A millisecond before he gets to 1, Mark kicks the guy's legs out from under him. In the process, Mark's shoulder gets shot. Mark tries to brush off the pain and then kicks the man's body a few times. Eventually, the man goes unconscious. Mark picks the man up off the ground and carries him. Mark. Alright, pal, you're coming with me. The intro plays, and we cut to New York City, where Mark brings in the guy from Sudan into a secret alleyway. Mark then gets his phone out and calls someone. Mark. Okay, I'm here. Where the hell are you guys? Suddenly, a few people walk out of a door. They're wearing suits and holding guns. Man number 2. Bring him inside, come on. We cut to inside of a building. Mark and some other men dressed in suits are all sitting at a table. Man number 2. How'd it go out there with this poor bastard? Mark. Well, other than him pointing to a gun in my head and threatening to pull the trigger, it went pretty well. Man. Alright then, we'll be seeing you for your next mission. He shakes hands with Mark. Mark. Okay. Man. Before you go, you want a little sneak peek? Mark. Oh, no thanks, I'm not gay. Man. Jesus, I'm not talking about a sneak peek of me, a sneak peek of your mission. More of what you'll be wearing. Mark. Wearing? It cuts to the man and Mark in a secretive room. Man. Aha, here it is, your suit. Mark. What the fuck is that? Man. Remember our terms, Mark. No asking about the mission. Mark. I know, it's just, this seems so out of the ordinary, that's all. Man. You don't get to ask about the mission under any circumstances. Mark. Fine. We cut to a few weeks later. Mark is wearing the suit he was instructed to wear. It's the Moon Knight suit. Mark. Okay, where the hell is this guy? He says as he talks into his earpiece. Man number 2. He should be walking into the alley any minute now. Suddenly, a man wearing a suit holding a briefcase walks into the alleyway. Mark. Alright, I see him. Going in. Mark jumps off the building he was perched on and lands to the ground. He raises his head and gets out his nunchucks. Man number 3. Who the hell are you? Mark hits the guy in the head with one of his nunchucks and pins him up against a dumpster. Mark. I'm Moon Knight. Mark then knocks the guy unconscious by kicking him in the head. Mark. Okay, I got him. he says as he talks into his earpiece again. Man number 2. Bring him in. Suddenly, other men come around the corner with guns aimed at Mark. Man number 4. Leave our guy alone. Mark. Sorry, but no can do. The man fires off a warning shot. Man. Give him to us, or I'll blow your fucking head off. Mark. Oh, you're not gonna do anything of that sort. Mark jumps to the side of the building, then jumps back and tackles the men. Some men fire bullets at Mark, but luckily his suit is bulletproof. Mark then bashes 2 guys' heads together and backflips while kicking another guy's face. There's 1 man left, and Mark uses both his nunchucks to knock this guy's head in. Mark thinks this fight is over, yet one of the guys quietly gets up behind him. Suddenly, a civilian walks by, and this guy grabs him and aims a gun to his head. Mark turns around and sees this. Mark. Let him go. This is just between you and me. Man number 5. Oh, I don't think so. Listen, I just want my guy. So give him to me, and I'll let this poor, innocent man go free, alright? Mark. I'm not giving your guy back. Man. Then I guess I'm pulling the trigger. Mark then quickly throws one of his nunchucks at the guy's face and knocks him out. Man number 6. Oh my god, thank you. You saved my life. Mark. You're welcome. Mark takes the man he was originally supposed to bring back to his boss and runs off. We cut back to the building the other men were before. Mark enters through the elevator and gives his boss the man he was ordered to go after. Man number 2. You hear what they're saying about you? The man turns on the news. News reporter. Earlier today, a man dressed in a white hood and mask saved a man's life. Witnesses say the man was being held at gunpoint and sorry, I lost my spot. Witnesses say the man was being held at gunpoint and the white hooded man knocked out the guy who was threatening to kill this innocent civilian. Then it cuts to the man who was being held by gunpoint. Man number 6. I was so scared. I mean, for sure I thought I was going to die, but then this guy saved me. He's a freaking hero or something. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. News reporter. Already, people of New York have given this hooded man a name, Moon Knight. Police are already questioning whether this man should be trusted and worried that this man could end up being another Punisher. Man number 2. Moon Knight, huh? Mark. To be honest, I came up with the name first. I don't know. Just thought it sounded cool. Man number 2. Listen, Mark, the reason I gave you the suit was so your identity could be kept a secret. These men don't need to know you are my mercenary, and you most certainly are not here to play hero, alright? Mark. Look, it's just that man was going to be killed, and I couldn't have an innocent guy's death on my conscience. Besides, I still gave you the man you needed, didn't I? So where the hell's my 10 grand? Man number 2. You're not getting your fucking money because you risked the committee's mercenary identity being figured out. I mean, for God's sake, do you even know what a mercenary is? It's someone who wants to make money at the expense of their ethics. So why would you give a shit if an innocent man died? You still could have gotten your 10 grand. Mark. I'm sorry. Just please give me my money, alright? It won't happen again, I promise. Man number 2. You are not getting your money, Mark, and you will no longer be working for the committee. So you know what that means, right? It means I gotta kill you now. The man pulls out a gun and aims it at Mark. Man number 2. Sorry, Mark. Wish things could be different, but you went off mission. You knew the rules. Mark, you do not have to do this, alright? Please, just let me go. Man number 2. Not gonna happen. Mark sighs. Mark. You're right. I did. But I don't really give a fuck, because you're one evil motherfucker. Mark kicks the man's legs out from under him and grabs his gun. He shoots him in the face. Other men come after him with guns, but since Mark is still in the Moon Knight suit, the bullets that are being fired don't do too much damage. Mark kicks 2 guys in the face and uses one of their machine guns to finish off the rest of the men. Mark then puts on his mask and hood and jumps out a window. He uses one of his grappling hooks to swing up to the roof. It happens to be nighttime. Mark. Yeah, I'm done with those assholes. He then jumps off the building and the episode ends. So that was my rough script of the pilot episode for a Moon Knight TV show, and ultimately I would love if this could go on Disney Plus, even though I know I said a lot of naughty curse words, so maybe Disney Plus wouldn't be willing to have it. I don't know. I would love for it to be on the Marvel in the Netflix universe, which is why I mentioned The Punisher. And yeah, this is just fan fiction, obviously, and I kind of took aspects of origin stories. I wanted it to be grounded. I didn't want it to make it the mystical origin story where he serves I think it's the Moon God or whatever. I'm not really too into that origin story. I'm more of into the origin story where like there's these group of men called the Committee, and you know, Mark Spector's basically their mercenary, and I took aspects of that because I wanted it to be just like super grounded and feel almost like the Dark Knight trilogy, which is why I wanted Christopher Nolan to direct this, but release this episode because he wouldn't direct the whole series. But I wanted it to be feel really grounded and just gritty and dark, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And I probably won't write the rest of the series. Because I'm kind of done with that, but I did want to do, so maybe I'll do more like fan fictions for like superhero pilot episodes or something like that. Like, I don't know, maybe I will. If you guys want more, maybe recommend me some superheroes or like other TV shows. I don't know. Yeah, no, just other like superheroes you would want to see like a pilot episode for a TV show of. So let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me hear your thoughts on this episode, I guess. I kind of just like took bits and pieces of Moon Knight source material and kind of made it my own type of deal. So hopefully you liked it, and yeah, kind of put my own little spin on the character. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.